Chapter 1. Snake. February 1968. There he went again. Smackman came unfocused in the middle of a word, the unformed syllable a dribble of bubbly spit along his chin, and leaned forward, that sudden rush of ecstasy, so slow and deep it put him out. His knees bent just a little, and he stood there, motionless, styled out in a violet suit and turquoise high-heeled shoes. He had the wave, and his hair was so perfectly frozen into place that he seemed a mimic sculpture of himself, standing there all still with skag. Snake peeped into the doorway one more time, still saw no one, and took a deep breath. I owe it to myself. He grabbed a sink with one hand and unloaded with a furious kick, perfectly aimed. Smackman's head bounced up like a football on a short string, stopping abruptly when his neck ended. Then he slumped onto the floor, out cold, breathing raggedly through a mashed, gushing nose. Nothing to it. Never knew what hit him. Snake quickly sorted through Smackman, careful to replace each item as he found it. 2 tens were stuffed inside one pocket. What do you know? Smackman must be a bagman. Smackman should be ashamed. Snake pocketed the money, laughing to himself. For the good of society, and little kids on dope. He stood, pushing his glasses back up his nose, and scratched his head, studying his kill. Well, I gotta go tell Mr. Baum. What a bummer. And in 20 minutes he was on the street again, walking briskly toward nowhere under winter's lingering chill. His shoulders were raised underneath the gray sweatshirt, guarding hopelessly against the wind. His head was tilted to the side and back. A sneer sat tightly on his face. What the hell? You gotta believe in yourself. It was the right thing to do. A gust of wind swooped down from the amber mist of sky and chased him, rattling trash. Next to him, the door of an abandoned row house swung open and banged. The boards over its windows clapped against the building. His eyes scanned the building quickly, and his narrow shoulders raised against the biting wind again, but otherwise there was no reaction from him. Gotta be cool, man. Can't let no empty building spook you. An old car clanked past him, spewing clouds of oil, and he eyed it also, not breaking his sauntering stride. Driving too slow. Looking for something. Hope it ain't me. He was small, with a mop of brittle hair. The hair flopped along his neck, bending with any hint of wind. His face was narrow and anonymous, but for the crooked memory of a broken nose and the clear eyes. The eyes were active and intense. He left the sidewalk, turning inside a rusted fence, and walked up to a row house stairway. He climbed the outside steps, pondering each one as if searching for an excuse not to ascend it, and did a mull dance on the landing, finally being chased inside by another gust of wind. Hell with it. Need a beer anyway. The black stench of air clung to him as he climbed the inside stairs. Sadie stuck her head out on the second landing, and he jammed a $10 bill inside her stained cotton robe. The bill never stopped moving. Sadie extracted it with a lightning stroke and ogled it as if it were an emerald. Her wild gray hair came full into the hallway, and she called to Snake. He was 3 steps up from her landing now. What you been up to, bad old Snake? Trouble. You know that. He stopped on the stairs for one moment and gave her his $10 sermon. Now go buy that dog of yours some diapers or a box of kitty litter. I'm tired of seeing his shit inside the door down there. She slammed the door on him.